It's the Baltimore Orioles going up against the Atlanta Braves. This crowd is ready as we get set for the World Series. Game 1 is next. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. There may be no better atmosphere in all of baseball than Game 1 of the Fall Classic, Siggy. Lots of excitement to get this thing started.
Yeah, and the players feel that just as much as the fans. You're down there with goosebumps, and these players are just trying to stay in the moment. But I'll tell you, for the home team especially, it's so hard not to be emotional and hyped up with all the energy in this building right now.
And on the other side, of course, you're looking to swing home field advantage your way with an all-important opening win on the road. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now, and on the hill, Kiara Williams.
She's very unique for one clear reason, Boog, and that's because she throws a screwball, a legit screwball. It's not just a two-seam fastball that has run, and pretty much no one throws a true screwball in this game anymore, but she does, and she actually can be really effective with the pitch. It kind of breaks like a slider, but it moves to the pitcher's arm side instead of the glove side. You know, I'm really excited to see it in action because I've heard it is devastating.
Jordan Westberg, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike one. The 0-1. And a swing and a miss. And a swing and a miss. And one gone. So next to hit for Baltimore, Matt McClain. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, she demonstrates the ability to hit those spots that are so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there, just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Gunnar Henderson now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Henderson with another scorching run of play lately. 2 outs, base is empty. Ground ball, left side, base hit. So 2 down, Anthony Santander at the plate.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 1 of the World Series. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. And now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. Game 1 of the World Series. Here's Rowdy Tellez.
Rowdy Tellez.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
She's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate her a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace, it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Kobe Mayo now at the plate. Just missed.
One wonderful thing about the postseason, you never know who's going to be the hero. It could be the superstar, but often it's a far more unlikely player.
You know, one unlikely postseason hero I saw up close, Alex Gonzalez of the Marlins in the 2003 World Series. Wasn't really known for his bat, but he hit a walk-off homer in extra innings in Game 4. It tied the series and was a huge momentum swing. Swing and a miss, and she got it. Now 5 strikeouts for her on the mound.
Good pitch right there. I mean, she's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the players that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Back to the mound. She's got it. In plenty of time to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. So they go quietly there, down to the bottom of the second. No score. New inning getting started. Leading off, Yainer Diaz. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
France steps on first for the out.
Batting up, the center fielder, Jose Siri.
And now it's Jose Siri. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
There's the strike. Just missed. Top of the third, no score. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
See if she can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for her in this one.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
For the Orioles, Jordan Westburg. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Riley on to first, and the Orioles set down in order. Nothing doing here this half. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Kiara Williams. Game 1 of the World Series here tonight, and all she's hoping is that the success that she's had in the first couple of rounds continues.
The great thing, you're here in the World Series. Now just try to have fun. The performance has been outstanding, and why should it stop now?
How do they cool her off?
Well, they're going to be extremely careful with her. I doubt she's going to get much to hit today, but when she does, be careful because she can hit it a long way.
Cease back to work. Cease once again named pitcher of the month after a really excellent stretch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, first base.
So the batting order turns over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jose Caballero. First offering, runner goes in the dirt, blocked. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Runner at second. Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first in time. One gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to 3rd, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not enough, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. Soft contact in the air. Base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Back here in Atlanta, all set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Matt McClain. Swing and a miss.
Come on, 1 strike.
There's a good feel in the ballpark, and that's what you expect when the home side has the lead in game 1. This energy is going to keep building with every out.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure her out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Henderson now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Pitch misses there, and 1-1. The Braves leading by 3 here in game 1 of the World Series. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Strikeout number 8.
Well, she's had a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break her rhythm. Put the bat on the ball. Maybe try to bunt for a base hit. Get her off the mound. Move her around. Step out. Do something to interrupt her timing because she's coming right after her.
And first offering is fouled off. Santander, in his 11th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. On the ground to the left, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for two. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
So runner at second, 2 down. Tellez getting ready to hit. Slow curveball drops in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. That one the other way. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Braves 3 and the Orioles nothing. Second and third, 1 away.
Kiara Williams.
On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Two on, 1 out. Liner, and this could be trouble. 1 run across, now 2 runs score. It's 5-0. Around second now, going for 3. The throw to third, and she's out, trying for 3.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut her down at third. And she probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get her. You just have to tip your cap.
Mayo leading things off and takes a strike.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Got him swinging.
Wow, short work to send them packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop she was dealing with at the plate.
Foul ball.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. She's had them eaten out of the palm of her hand pretty much all game.
That one's in there. That is strike 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. So she cracks double digits with her 10th strikeout.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect her to add on to that total. And you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, she's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
There's a swing and a miss.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And she strikes out the side in the 5th. Orioles held in check there. It's 5-0. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Williams back to work. Swing and a miss, strike one.
When a pitcher's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into her pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what she's offering that day.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Got a pitch to hit right there with 2 strikes, but just couldn't get a piece. Tell you what, that screwball is so unique and it's so rarely seen. I think it can be tough for any hitter just to get a piece of it, no matter where it's placed. As a hitter, you're just not used to seeing a pitch moving that way and getting on the same plane as it comes into the hitting zone.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
You know, Bruce, every team has a hitter's meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. 13 strikeouts now. She's putting together an impressive outing.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else. Anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift in a 2-strike count. But sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
McClain in the box again. Takes a strike.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. She's got a chance in an immaculate inning.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for her out there now. Braves 6 and the Orioles nothing. And first offering is fouled off. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Well, pretty clear to me. She's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
There's a swing and a drive. And it's into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. Pulls in with a double, 3rd hit for her today.
She's had such a good day today. I don't think she's going to want to leave when it's over.
Couple of doubles today for the DH. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the shortstop, Jose Caballero. So far, the playoffs have not been kind to him, but tonight, a chance to start anew.
So much of this game is mental. He's just got to tell himself, I'm here. I've worked hard all year. Go out, have fun. Trust your ability.
You know, Siggy, there's some people that say they feel more, and he's got it in right field for the 3rd out, so that'll do it. Braves strand 1. They lead it, though, 6-zip. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th, and the batter now, Gunnar Henderson.
Now, Boog, it's going to be a long series, but you can't ask for a better start for this home side. Their bullpen's getting rest at the right time, and they've got the lead. Performances like this can help you win a few games, not just one.
Hauls it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander, 1 for 2. First pitch misses.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of game 1. Williams strikes him out for the second time today. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting herself in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what she's working with, and that really allows a pitcher to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
And that is out of play. The wind of the pitch. That one fouled off. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one's carrying. Tattooed to Tater Town and gone. And they're on the board. It's 6-1.
That could be one of those swings that really helps spark this offense. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt her for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. She left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Mayo up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at one down low. Check swing, and he went. And it's a ball to strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of the World Series. Right through there, got him. That's K number 15 in the ball game. She is really dealing. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Braves 6, and the Orioles 1. And we're back. We go to the 8th, and now the right fielder, Colton Cowser. That's in there. 0-1. That's in there.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Now the Orioles catcher, Yainer Diaz. Just missed. 1 out, bases empty. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He can't beat him to the bag, and they don't get the out. So a man at first. And now the center fielder, Jose Siri. Off the plate, ball 1. Diaz, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And add another K. That's number 17. What a game. Jordan Westberg digs in now. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at-bats and get some base runners on.
And a big swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Headed towards the corner, and that's a foul ball. 2 outs. Make it 18 strikeouts on the day. So 1 hit is all they get. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Braves 6 and the Orioles 1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Edwin Uceta.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Williams with a great day of hitting in this game and a solid pitching performance as well.
Boog, she was okay on the hill, but I'm really impressed by how she was hitting. She was driving their offense in this one. Excellent game offensively.
So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Boom.